Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1975 Olympia SM9 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Germany and one of the top typewriters of all time. I usually rank this as number 2 below the Hermes 3000. This one has a wide carriage. Has about, let's see here, 13.5 or so inches of type space versus around 10 inches with your typical standard portable. Up top are the margins. This is your left margin. I'm going to set that on 0, the right one 75 to 80. This is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back like a switchblade and extends. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers and a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're near the end of the margin. Hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, just flip that switch down. 1.5 just skips 3 half spaces. When you have it all the way down, double skips 4 half spaces. Single skips 2 half spaces. We're going to keep that on single. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that down to the orange indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red when you have it in the middle. On the white indicator, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top on the blue indicator, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful. Some people do rank this as the number 1 because of how durable it is. The print looks beautiful. It's got pica number 34 typeface, which is fairly unique to Olympia. It's not your common font. Beautiful print, like always when it comes to Olympias, also known as the Mercedes-Benz of typewriters. And this is the top of the line flagship of Olympia portables. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side. Let's flip that forward to unlock the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, a little thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. And you can straighten the page out too. Like if you load it a little bit crooked like this, you could just flip that paper release forward, straighten your page, flip it back. Now you have a straight page. Very good. We're going to flip this down for now and put the color back on black. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button. It does allow you to type past that all the way to the end. This is your tab set and clear. This is the difference between an SM8 and the SM9. The SM9 has a tab set and clear on the keyboard. Sometimes it's on the earlier models, it's near the space bar, and the touch control would be right here. But this on this newer model, the tab set and clear is on the left side here. So right now we have tab set on 10 space intervals. Let's test those out. But I'm going to clear all of those by flipping the switch on the right side of the carriage forward. That's an all tab clear. So now we don't have any tabs set, but I always like to set one somewhere in the middle so that way when you hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear in your typewriter. By flipping this switch to the plus sign, which is towards the back. So now it should stop at that spot. Very good. To clear that one specific tab and not all of them, you flip the switch down to the minus sign. So up to set, minus to clear. Test to clear, definitely cleared. I'm going to keep that set though, right there. You can set as many tabs as you want on this model. Backspace on the right side, very smooth. This is your carriage lock. You flip that up and move the carriage to the middle. It locks the carriage in the middle, so when you have it in the case, it doesn't bang around. It comes with a leather carrying case. Pretty big, mostly for storage, but if you want to carry it around town, you're welcome to do so. To unlock the carriage, flip that switch down. Open the hood like a car hood. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right clockwise. If you want to switch that direction manually, the side you want it to go to behind the spool there is a little catch flip it towards the middle and it'll pull to that side. And that's meant to catch the eyelet at the end of the ribbon and swab it back to that side. If you don't have an eyelet, usually you could tie a knot and that will catch onto that. Here's your touch control on the newer models. The farther down you go, there's a plus sign on this piece, and the farther down you go, it loads a spring that's connected to all the keys. That just increases the tension for your touch. This does have a light touch compared to the SM3 and the SM4, so you might want to play with that to gauge your preference as far as touch control goes. And the farther up you go, there's a minus sign, the less tension there is. Carriage release on both sides. Some SM9s only have them on the right side, and all SM8s have it only on the right side. So the SM9 sometimes has them on both sides. Bell is perfect, and the carriage is super smooth. If you pull out the knob on the left side, it disables the spacing, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. Same concept if you move the line space selector all the way back, disables the spacing. Move it forward, you get the clicks. And you just want to make sure that you're careful doing that because you will lose your line. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.